What's going on, folks? It's KSpadeTheProspect, and I'm back, folks, with more of this Madden 25 Ultimate Team. It's Sunday. It's Sunday. It's Super Bowl Sunday, in fact, here on the Full House ENT. That means it's time for Football Sundays, one of my favorite series on the whole wide channel. And let's jump right into this mud water, shall we? T.Y. Talib contorting his body to start this game off the right way or the wrong way if you're rooting for the other guy, but why in the hell would you be doing that? So, folks, we still got Walter Payton handling the quarterback duties. We're running this read option right here, and Frank Gore picking up a nice strong run up the gut right there. Second and short, the pressure comes. Walter can't get the pass away. That's going to bring up a third, and I guess you could say long. We go with the screen. The screen is guarded. Walter tries to make something out of nothing. We have to settle for 3. That's pretty good on a busted screenplay. His offense is back on the field, and boom! Dante Hittner. Get your ass up off this field, boy. And he's going no huddle. We've awakened the no huddle monster. Second and long. You see my defense looking like they ready for whatever. Time in the pocket, and that's a nice deflection right there over the middle. That receiver appeared to be open for a split second. First and 10 for my offense. Frank Gore up the middle. You know, 4 yards right there. Nothing too major, but that nice consistent running game is going to keep that defense honest. Frank Gore bouncing outside right here, and with one guy to beat. How did he get me? Dang, that's frustrating. One guy to beat. A little bit later on that drive, 2nd and 11. Look at this, Cam Newton handling the duties. You know what? We're just going to wait on this receiver right here to give me something I can work with. He does. We pick up the first. 2nd and 10 right here. We're going back to the read option. Look at Frank with the stiff arm. Look at Frank. Refusing to go down until about 3 Eagles jump on his back and bring him down. And oh my goodness, Walter Payton with the read option. There's the juke. There's Walter. There's Sweetness. And he's diving in the end zone. 10-0 us. Turn up. Looking good. My defense is back on the field, right? Nice little dink route to the halfback. And I noticed he was changing his mojo. Like, I kind of took away some of the things he wanted to do, and he started to adapt my offense. He started to do me. You see the read option right here? Nice little juke. I'm like, okay, I'm impressed. All right, Russell Wilson, that's what I want to see. Let's see what you got, boy. Moving the player in motion, that's a nice little read option play right there. And that's a nice tackle. Pat Willis, nothing too spectacular. Just bring the guy down. Bring him down. 2nd and 10. We've awakened the no huddle monster. We got a guy in motion. This time it's the fake read option. It's a pass. Nobody's open. Look at Russell. He's running for his life. He just threw it in the dirt. That boy was scared. Going for it on 4th down. You know how I feel about that. If you're going to go for it in 4th, you better have a guaranteed play, and that surely wasn't what he wanted to do. Couldn't have been what he wanted to do, folks. So I get the ball back, and the connection to my peer has been lost. Thus, the cake in the dogfight. So you see where we're going with this. We're going to jump back in the water. We're going to get another one. Let's see how this one goes. Right here, we're playing the Packers. He has the ball first. I like not having the ball first. And who in that zone out there asleep? Reavers. Wake your ass up. Reavers out there taking cat naps on the field. You see that? Wake up, Reavers. I'm highly disappointed. 3rd and short, man. And I don't know what happened. I know that's not what he was trying to do, but he loses major yardage. I kind of believe that the connect must have flipped this play, because you know the connect would mess you up. All right, man, my offense on the field right here. Frank Gore picking up 4 on that carry. Honestly, I feel like that play should have went for more yards, but we won't complain. 3rd and short, Cam under center. That's a nice pass, but it doesn't get me any yak. And look at me. I'm going for it on 4th, which would imply that I got a play I feel pretty doggone confident about. If I'm going to go for it on 4th, I feel pretty confident. You see my play, time in the pocket, Cam, boom, dropping it in between 3 Packers. We're picking up the 1st down right there. I don't like to go for it on 4th too often, but I felt like I had them right where I wanted them there. And oh my goodness, here's Walter, and I couldn't quite get loose. Like if I could have got loose right there, Walter would still be running today. 2nd and 5, we're giving it to Frank Gore, nice spin. There's a juke. We're moving the chains, folks. Eating that clock too. You see the 1st quarter is completely gone. We're here in the 2nd quarter when Frank Gore with another strong run up the middle. Look like 10 to me, but whatever. They say 9. 3rd and short right here. I give it to Frank, who bounces outside and almost, come on, Frank. I almost got in the end zone on that one. So on 3rd and goal, man, I'm out in the shotgun. We're going to give it to Frank. Frank got us all the way down the field. It's only right to let Frank get in the end zone. And get in the end zone is exactly what he does. So 7-0 me. Well, about to be 7-0 when he goes offside. So you guys know my theory. You go offsides, I go for 2. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like punishment. Next time, young man, do what I say. 8-0 me. His offense is back on the field. You see him in a little zone right here trying to float. And, man, I thought I had that. I knew that pass was coming. I just couldn't quite get in the right position. 2nd and 3. He's testing us deep. Woo! Wait a minute, yo. I tried to challenge that play and everything. I guess it was just a beautiful catch. Amazing. 1st and 10. He wants to try Revis. Revis, I might sleep on them running plays, bruh. But I don't sleep when you pass it. I don't. So the screenplay comes out here. He actually caught me sleeping. Nobody was over there prepared for it. And I'm lucky we stopped that play when we did. It really could have went the distance. 2nd and 13. He's picking on me. I'm out here, man. I get caught sleeping. Damn, yo. What happened? I don't know. 8-7, man. Let's get back on the field. Walter Payton now running that read option, picking up the blocks, bouncing in, bouncing out. I don't know if anybody's going to be able to catch him, but oh my God. Who was that? That was Reggie White. No wonder. And look at this. Walter goes down. Now, Walter Payton is injury prone from what I can tell. Like, he get hurt a lot. I never really took the time to look and see what his injury rating is, but it must be like a 13. I'm exaggerating, but the kid get hurt a lot. All right, so look, folks. Right before the half, you know I want to put more points on the board if I can because yours truly gets the ball back. And, man, you know what? Beautiful play from him. I really shouldn't have threw that pass. I turn it over. Now, I feel like it's no big deal here. He don't have time to score. I get it back in the 3rd. It's still 8-7 me, and I'm finna get back to doing what I really do, which is running that peel, yo. Frank Gore, nice pickup right here. You see Frank, about 5 yards to carry. Look at Cam. Directing his players, jumping out here with a pass. We're going to test him deep, and oh, no, we caught him sleeping. Wow, that's Jacoby Jones out there dancing with the stars on their ass. Now, he recovered, did a good job of recovering because that could have easily been a touchdown. Did his thing, and I'm going no huddle. You know you don't see me do this often. That means I saw something I like. Now, I'm changing Jacoby. He's expecting another streak from Jacoby. At least that's what I'm thinking. I wait patiently, get it to Jacoby again. Jacoby got crushed out there. Look at him. He jiggling. Jacoby. Don't go to that light, Jacoby. Don't go to that light. I think Jacoby went to the light. But at any rate, man, the big fullback Sherman gets in the end zone. Let's see what happens. Okay, he must have let me kick it right there. So it's 15-7 me. He's got the ball back, 3rd quarter. Still plenty of time. Nowhere near a situation where I feel like, you know, I'm in the clear. He's going back to the air, and finally, the user. Y'all know how it go. I'm back here playing that safety. That's what I do. I picked that one up. My offense with an opportunity to really put this game away. Frank Gore with a nice move, juking up the middle, but he got popped in Fumbarooski. Frank, tighten up, Frank. We recover, though. No harm, no foul. Cam Newton knows the pressure is coming. Get it down low to Zach Stacy, who just hops over the goal line, because that goal line will trip you up if you're not prepared for it. Get prepared, people. Now, something weird happens here. Look at this. I don't even know. When I played this game, I was so sure this guy was offsides that I went back and snapshot it. I'll let you guys decide. I put that picture on Twitter, and I guess they're saying that he timed it perfectly, but when you look, his feet is like where people's hands are. Like, I'm pretty sure the guy was offsides, and I felt some kind of way about that. I felt like the guy was offsides, all right? Let's keep it moving. 21-7 me, but at this point during the game, my head is still like, yo, this guy was just offsides, and it didn't get called. So that's where my mind is at. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Meanwhile, while I'm over here trying to figure out what happened, DeMarco Murray over here trucking fools, and this guy's trying to put a drive together. I still feel like time is on my side, right? Aaron Rodgers with time in the pocket, and I bumped. My bad, Revis. My bad, Revis. Defensive coordinator will take the blame for that. I bumped. I wasn't over the top to help, and as a result, Revis in that 92 speed of his, it just wasn't enough to get back into play. 21-14. I know what you're thinking. Damn, Spade, how don't you have the ball? Yeah, I 3-and-out it. So I cut that out the video so we can try to keep it short. I'm giving you guys 2 videos in one, so I don't want to take up your whole Super Bowl Sunday. Hopefully you guys watching this on Sunday. But if you're not, I'll take Monday or Tuesday or whenever you got time. All right, so folks, look, we're going no huddle. I thought that would have been a play action, but it actually was a smart run. I was expecting the pass, and man, Murray is he's just picking up a little bit of yards. I'm telling my defense, please get me a stop defense, please. Another smart play from this guy. This drive right here was so methodical. It was just, whew, it was tough, yo. I was in this game thinking, if I lose because this guy was offsides, I'm going to flip out. And that's a nice pass. I was hoping we could draw the ball loose, but we couldn't. Big catch. He goes for the extra point. Tie game, folks. We're in OT. He gets the ball first. What? Only if he wasn't offsides, folks. I got 22 in this game. It's over. But look at this. Instead, we're here in overtime, and my defense really needs to make a play. I don't know why he kept thinking that Aaron. I mean, I know Aaron is a tad bit mobile, but this ain't really what he do. All right. He's putting the drive together, though. He's at midfield right here, the play action. He's rolling out, and at some point, I'm like, enough of this shit. He gonna keep rolling out with Aaron Rodgers, and I'm gonna cut his ass in half. I'm gonna big hit him and run right through him. I knew it was coming. Nice play action right here, but oh my God, Revis making up for the play where he got burnt on. Revis, you ain't got no Revis. Revis with the big play, putting my offense on the field with a chance to get us the victory. Walter Payton got snatched, by the way. We got Cam Newton under center. The pressure's coming, and Cam does everything in his power just to get this pass off. I punt. What? Spade, you punt? Nobody punts. I punt, and I punt in OT. I got to trust my defense. If I lose this game because that dude was offsides, man, I'm writing an angry letter to EA Sports. I'm writing it. Second and short right here. I don't know how I don't grab those feet right there, but at any rate, this guy is facing a third and short. I thought he would run it. The play action, though, he's looking. He's surveying the field, and my defense comes up huge, colossal, enormous, ginormous. Woo, and Aaron Rodgers took a dirt nap. No big deal, though. So look at this. Fourth down, he goes for it. My defense makes a play. Trust your defense, y'all. Trust your defense. Man, offense, you guys got to get something going. And look at Frank go on the first carry. Frank is out. There's a nice juke play, and man, we're already in field goal range. Folks, you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to get out of here with the dub. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's all I got for now. I'm out till next time, folks. Peace. Enjoy that Super Bowl, folks.
Money team.